Good day there, SIDUS community. So today we'll have another exciting AMA session with our game producer, Roman Povolotski. We'll outline some more aspects on the Zenna game as well as your frequently asked questions. For those who yet didn't know, we have a new game mode that is now available for free. Zenna is a real-time strategy that is already available on zenna.sidusheroes.com, which is suitable for the Android devices as well as the Mac devices coming up soon. Do not miss your incredible journey and prepare for the Xenna competition coming in Q1 next year. Click on the link in the description to download it for free and start playing now. And now we'll head towards the AMS session. Roman, please have a word.
Hey, Seducians, nice to meet again. Like so much updates for you. Hope you have fun with our new project Zenna. Pay a lot of attention to details. Deliver for you better user experience when you can finally get skill-based game. It is very important step for all SIDUS metaverse. For us as a team to bring to you something special like Gem. We expect that this gameplay will push all the strategy market because I think we make something big, unique, because a lot of people all over the world playing a lot of time in strategy games, but there was no anyone side or any mechanics that makes this session with so much fun, 6 minutes. So we tested already. Thousands of users playing right now. I think those of you who pay attention to this game, spend time inside, you already noticed that with every day new players come, and it is very scalable. So we are really happy that we have success. We have so pretty metrics. Is the best retention that ever made with any of my project in my life. Because right now we already fix that we get more than 80% of retention day one. That from 100% users who come today, 80 of them come tomorrow to play again. And we have 2 hours a day play time average. So there are some users that play more than 40 hours already. And we have only good comments that this game is very addictive. So we're looking forward to this gameplay. And this is very important, as I told before, that the case that we show with SIDUS Gates as a GameFi publishing company, it shows something big, something unique, and makes us happy and improve all the things we have already, open doors to mass adoption, because there are different kind of gameplays, but when we make something unique, and this unique gameplay is addictive enough to hit the market in hundreds of thousands and millions of users, means that will bring mass adoption, and with mass adoption comes utility of our token. So we come close to our goal. The more users have, the more people use our token, the more utility we have, more price we have in our token. So this is very transparent value. So we, a team, I mean, all our believers and investors that already take a look on this project are happy, because we understand that we closed this year with success. Closed this year with something bigger than we had before. And a lot of people, they respect the quality of the project, the quality of metaverse. And actually, we have very low amount of competitors around, because a lot of studios scam themselves, their problem. And now it's very easy for us to scale the result of our 1 year of adventure. And right now we have 2 gems already. It's more than 1. So we're happy. And I think that next year will be amazing, because we aim in millions of users that will, first of all, will take a look on our unique gameplay in Zenna, and then they will become SIDUS users. That's why we're all happy, and I hope you will feel expectations from my side. Also understand that we have a chance. Now this chance is bigger than before. Now we become closer to our dream, and dream on our side, it becomes real. Because there is a big difference when you dream about something and you can play and you can have fun and you understand, yes, this is it. So I can only congratulate all of us this success. Now we become participants of in big than never was before us in blockchain. Let's make it together.
Yay! Great news.
Woohoo!
Before before we move further, I'd like you to ask to actually answer one question. You said it's something about mass adoption, right? And new players becoming the Sidosians. Can you clarify this part? Is the game going to be on Web 2, or how's it going to work? Or is it just going to be a crypto game?
Our main idea is to make games with experience that make people happy without any crypto. This is the most hard work, because different games in crypto are not games. It's just, I don't know what is it, but this is not game experience. More financial experience. This is very flat design. So I mean that to make something that can gives mass adoption, something popular, you need to make really addictive gameplay. And also, we have to make collectibles inside encrypted by NFT. But first of all, it must be addictive. So also, we need to understand that mass adoption means mass. So I mean that we have to make this game popular for 100 of millions users. If only 100 users understand that this adoption, this is not mass adoption. This is only some adoption. That's it.
I mean, well, great. I personally played it. I loved it. Since it came out, I was rapidly playing it. I'd suggest you to guys, once again, the link is right down below. So please click it, feel your experience. And yeah, just do it. All right. So now we are actually going to move towards the question side. And there are quite a few regarding the Xenna. So I guess we'll start with the hot topic, with the cherry from the top of the cake. And the first question will be, will Xenna require its own scholarship module? And will there be a scholarship module?
Yes, we will build it together as a Nidum station, and we will build not only scholarship model. Now we'll change the name because we change our position about scholarship and all the guilds. So right now we looking at this functional as on a company. We want our users to understand that we bring opportunity to build company inside Metaverse. So yes, we will bring this functional inside all our games, not only Zenna, but Bazaar also and other games that we doing and will do in person. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's really great to hear. Amazing stuff you have there. All right, wonderful. So I guess next question would be all of those items that you right now have in the Battler that people were earning for a while now, for nearly a year. Will you be able to transfer them like gadgets, any of the other toting acts into the Xenna? And if so, when it's going to be ready?
Definitely. When we make fundamental of this whole metaverse, we promised that all NFTs that users get will be valuable in all our games. This is not easy to make this possible, but we will make it. It means that things can change their abilities depending on the game mechanics, because some games don't have any weapon, for example. But anyway, character that will be equipped by this weapon will get some extra value than character without any weapon or armor like this. So it will be valuable anyway.
Okay,
That's
so
the
it
main
doesn't.
idea, and we will support this.
Okay, so it doesn't have to serve the initial purpose of the gun being a gun, but it can act like a booster, right? Get you some
For
extra
example, yeah.
points, do something. Okay, that's good. And as for the last question, I guess the approach that we've changed to the guilds as well as the scholarship module. I guess we were talking about the organizations, right? And the licenses that are going to be coming out. Okay, got it. Just for the clarity of the users. Right. Well, the next one is interesting. Is does or will the CNA token have the utility in Zenna as well as the SIDUS, of course?
Yes, sure. Not only in Zenna, in all games. So we built ecosystem where we see uh, more than 20 games we want to launch in a few years. So it means that the more games we have, the more users we have, the more transactions inside and between these games we have, more value we bring to token, right? That's it.
Okay,
It's
well,
very simple idea.
I mean, with the amount of games that right now SIDUS Heroes have planned, this is an infinite utility, I'd say, for the token itself, including all of the items, all of the purchases that are possibly, made in there. Well, that's great news, definitely. All right. Well, next one is, will the type of the organization, or I'd say hedonism center, be actually launched on every new planet? And how will the commission be distributed upon the new modules launch regarding the Nidum station as well as the Zenna itself?
Okay, thank you for question. When we building models on Nidum station, it means that we build models in capital. In the future, we will make open space, and I mean open world. Open space mean open world where we can travel and choose our main character and walk around. So right now we make this space. Um, we build it with different planets, and not only planet. There is an object named Nidum. So right now, Nidum is the capital of SIDUS. And this is a space station where we build models. In the future, we will make, as I told before, open world where you take a look on this area and you walk around. But this is also very deep economical model. So we make the same models on different planets in different stations. So when users will invest in ARC, this ARC will goes to the planet, and then when he come on the orbit, it becomes orbital station. And after this, users can build inside this orbital station models. They will be the same models as in Nidum, but also something unique models that can be only in this planet because there is specific game mechanics inside this planet. And this mechanics is unique. So we will not make copies of mechanics in different planets. So most of the models will be the same, but there will be something new. And the idea is to make these transactions inside these games with two kind of taxes. One tax is Galaxy tax. This tax belongs to all investors of the Nidum model. For example, when arc of Zenna will comes to Zenna and become orbital station, first model that we will deliver to users will be store. So after that, there is store already inside Zenna, but they will be metaverse store where we will sell metaverse items, unique NFTs, resources, different things, or tokens. And these transactions, when users come to the store and buy something, first part will goes to investors and owners of Nidum store, and the second part of the tax will go to the owners of the Zenna stores. So this is main idea of all models. So the more models we have in Nidum, the more users we have in different planets, the more value get the owner of the Nidum model station. So that's
So it's more of the appreciation, I'd say, of the early believers, if that's right. That firstly
yes, and
went and invested into the modules. And let's say right now the store is banging. There is a 7,300% ROI right now in the top one position. And this person
already
will also be getting, oh, that's great.
yes,
Well,
and also I want to remind that there is one thing very important. We will make all this ownership with NFT. So user will get ability to make this ownership encrypted by NFT and sell it on the marketplace, on auction, like that.
I mean, that definitely does bring a lot of value, especially for the earlier investors that invest into the Nidum station. So let's say if I, let's say, have some live situation where I need to withdraw it, I can simply get whatever I invested and let's say withdraw my share and sell it to someone else. Is that correct? Okay, that's awesome. Awesome. Great. Well, talking about the modules, will the Nidum station, for those who don't know, the central SIDUS station, have any extra modules coming along? If so, how many roughly do we have planned for the year 2023?
I think that we're talking about something between 30 and 50 models few years station.
Okay,
And
well,
we have a lot of models that are planned already, but we have so much things to do already. So we promise so much and we need to deliver content. It's very important for us to deliver upgrade of X, make valuable seeds, and that's it. So we need to finish these things because it's very expected features and expected content. So we need to find balance between new models and new functional and content delivery that already on the way. Finish something that I know that a lot of users expect these features, and the only reason is that we don't deliver already is because we want to high quality and we are low of people. So I want to say that we have not much people inside the team. Someone will say that 180 is so big team. maybe yes, but we have so much things to do, and we have so much features that already have fixes because we have some new technology things that we have to invent and fix some issues. So sometimes we need to deliver it later than we expect. But anyway, we will deliver everything, and we want to make more than you expect. So I think this is a part of wow when users will say, "Oh my God, it's so amazing that I was a believer of this project last year and spend my time, and was so hard for me. I was believing so hard, and now I'm happy because yes, millions of users come, and I'm at the top of this planet."
It came, it finally came. Right. I mean, yeah, definitely. I totally agree with you on this. Since high quality product, especially in play to earn, or as we call it, play and earn, because the major aspect is to actually enjoy the game first. If it's not going to be followed properly, then there are many games made the mistakes, and that right now did end up in the bottom of the market, having only 20 or 30 DAO users, which is nothing. So at this stage here, guys, please do wait patiently. And even on the example of the banking module, it takes a while, but you have to understand that this is an enormous bridge to go through with the financial system. And whenever we talk about this, that shall be tested properly, done properly, and built in the high quality level. So, all right. So next one would be in terms of the new NFTs for the upcoming game modes. The first question is, does it or will it require the NFT on the example of Xenna? And the second one, if so, where the players will be taking these NFTs from?
Right now, we change our decision about running early access only for NFT users. This happens because of a few things. First of all, is because we want to test all our games with big community, and we want to give some events not only for NFT users but for all users. So we separate events, and we decide to make two kinds of events. One event is for everyone. So right now, anyone want to have fun and play game, you can come to zenna.sidusheroes.com, download Zenna and play a game, and take a part in event where he can get exclusive NFT reward for early access. And also for users who have already NFT, they will take a part in another event also. They can take a part in this event for everyone, and also they have exclusive event only for NFT owners, and they have access to exclusive event with exclusive NFT. That's it. So they can match with each other, play, have fun, but they have separate rewards. We already test this, understand that we have different kind of NFTs already, epic, legendary, common, and users don't have any difference in battle characteristics, but they have different value in drop reward. So this is the same. And we understand that right now this is much more efficient way to launch the project than we was planning before. That's it.
I mean, definitely, including the factor of mass adoption, that's a must at this stage. So I already previewed the question regarding this. Won't it affect the economy system by having the free-to-play players earning, or is there going to be just a bit of earnings for them?
We try to make games valuable for all kind of users. So there are some investors who want to get investors value, and we give opportunity to make investment in game and in the metaverse at all. And also we deliver high quality content for gamers. I think that Zenna is first attempt to make something big as a mass adoption skill-based. There is a big difference between turn-based gameplay and skill-based gameplay. Skill-based is much more interactive, and we was aiming this kind of gameplay already 1 year before. So this was a plan. Those who don't hear this and what I mean, I will explain. So we deliver high quality gameplay in browser. It's very hard technological thing because no one in the world will work with such quality in browser. I think you can try to search some cases, but I'm sure that you will not find no one. So when we're talking about high quality gameplay, we aim in interactive gameplay. So that's why the main idea of the games is to make skill-based interactive gameplay, like shooter that we're making right now and like Zenna that we launch. So after success of this kind of mechanics, this will be much easier to show whole module economy for everyone, because to show the case, we need a lot of users and we need to make content available for their devices. Need to be very mobile in decisions. So we have one kind of gameplay as a browser-based, another kind of gameplay as Unity-based, and also we work on interactive gameplay in browser-based also. So we have 3 teams that make separately 3 different projects, and all of them have different targets. So we target different audiences, we target different kind of game scenarios, but all these users will need each other to have progress inside the games that they like. So this is the main idea, to make different kind of games, but connected with economy inside and with value that users can provide to each other. This is like social networking inside Metaverse. So make something big with no any is that you like strategy or shooter. You need users from other gameplay, and that's why you will have social connections. This is the fundamental idea of metaverse. I mean, not SIDUS, I mean at all. Metaverse is not only a space when people can interact. It is a space where people can connect with each other and have communications and help each other to build something together. If they don't build something together, there is no any life inside. That's it.
I mean, yeah, I do see a lot of metaverse projects right now that are opening their coffee shops, selling coffee, but it's not about building. It's just about the sales. However, yeah, I do say that SIDUS has reached a lot in those terms, as well as building the economy system itself, having the governance system, and yeah, just a great job on that. So by saying that very different game modes, in terms of the battler, what's the development strategy right now? As you said, Zenna might be a bit more interactive for the users, especially they played it for a while now. So as you know, it's been up for a year. So what's the development plan at this stage for the battler?
First of all, we want to make different meta game features like apartments, like pets, like seeding plants, and a lot of things that based on environment, users environment. So we moving forward to open world. So we need to finish some technology things inside our project to make it more interactive. Also, we want to make progress, because right now users play with each other in beta mode, so they don't get any progress. Yes, they have progress, but this progress is not valuable as it have to be valuable. So we need to finish this progress, make a level upgrade model make progress inside Butler and open different scenarios of the game, both as PvP, also with tournaments. We finished the Hedonism Center, open for users new kind of gameplay, take a part in tournaments. And also we are thinking about PvE mode, where users can go to PvE and fight with monsters with AI together and cooperative. But this is long way. So right now we want to make addictive Butler. This is the main idea, to make not just Butler, because there are a lot of different butlers in the world. We don't want to make one more butler. We want to make something unique. So first part of this year, we was making technology modern game. This is the main idea. So we was making a lot of things inside our layer 2 solution, inside browser, inside model economy. And we fix a lot of things and still fixing right now. So we have a lot of things behind. We go deep inside the SIDUS, we'll see that 1 year we make a lot of things like technology and game design and economic. A lot of numbers and source code was developed. Oh my God. This is one of the most big project, I think, right now. That's it. So we need to make something unique for you. I want to make Butler very skill based and experienced.
Pretty sure a lot of users, daily believers, love to hear that. Since there is a development plan, there is a lot of coming through. Well, that's great. Now, talking about I'd say the relation between the Battler and Xena. So, talking about the Genesis heroes, we do know that Genesis heroes actually holders get their Zenna common card airdropped in the early access, or will they also need to wait until February for the Dutch auction? So when is that happening, the NFT integration stage?
First of all, yes, the Genesis collection owners will get airdrop, but not only them. We want to make different kind of NFT airdrops because now we on the way to make few games, so we can deliver different kind of exclusive NFTs, and we want to make this NFT sticky. So we want to make gifts and gifts for believers, not only for Genesis, but for all users. But I will not explain what exactly we will make as a gift because it's a long way, but we want to make people happy that they are a part of SIDUS. This is the main idea. We want to people be proud of it. Well, when someone will ask our users, our investors, our believers, how do you think where I can spend my time or money or investment? I want people to, with no any hesitation, says that definitely in SIDUS. And to make that, we need to make so much things. We need to make so much things, but we will make it anyway because we like and love what we're doing and see that all our users believe future of SIDUS and pass with all our issues. Sometimes I understand that, oh my God, if someone will make the same like we are, I will say something bad.
I mean, they still have a lot to catch through, right? So we still are at around
Thank you guys so
1.
much that you're playing and believing, and this is important for us actually because we understand that you are the core of what we're doing, and when we understand that now we're growing up this metaverse together, And it's amazing that we passed 1 year of so much things together. This is like a family, because I know different peoples, and we catch with some of them and rating tables. And I see that, oh my God, I know this user. When he come and Zenna party and says, yes, I was playing with you. Yeah, it's amazing.
I
That
mean,
we
yeah,
are
it is a
a big
pleasure
family.
joining. Yeah, but getting back to the question, those Genesis holders, will they have the early access to the game in terms of the NFT compared to the Dutch auction owners, or will they have the same advantage in terms of the time? Yeah.
They will have the same access, but as I told before, the users with NFTs will get exclusive NFT event. That's it.
Okay, got it. All right. Then moving towards some previous discussions, there is a user really wondering, will the players it was asked, as far as I remember, on the other AMA sessions, and we did like the idea. So are there any updates made on that, or how's it going right now?
This is here. I remember that. Sorry that you don't get this model. You still not get that, but I remember that. I really like this idea, and I will do it as fast as possible. But I hope you understand that we have so much promises that we need to finish to prove that we developing these things. Because I understand that you're waiting something so much time that it is not good. I don't like that you're waiting so much time because we expect to deliver progress of X many days before AMA session, but we cannot make that because of there are a lot of reasons why not, but we need to finish it. So before we making something new, we need to finish all the things we already promised, right? So that's what happens. So we need to finish, and then step by step we will get this one also.
I mean, yeah, on top of that, as you said, users that played since day one, that invested into the modules, they actually did get really highly rewarded. In terms of this store module already, there is already a progress in there, and it's just, in terms of the further exclusive job development, it's just a matter of time, as far as I see. So, okay, all right. Next question is regarding the investigation process. So as you do know, we did spot a lot of bots previously, right? And we did take away some of the resources, and unfortunately, some users got onto the, let's say, hot hand of ours. So when is the investigation process is going to end? When the users are going to return their resources in case they played fairly?
I think that in next week we will finish all the things with this case, and that's it. So we don't want to move it to next year. We want to finish this year, but it depends on few things inside our team.
Next week is already a new year, Roman.
Yes.
So this week or still next week?
This week, yes.
Okay,
I
got it.
hope, yeah.
Okay, we'll make our best. Now, on the last AMA session, you've outlined that the business goal is to make SIDUS cost $1, right? It is around 1,000 or 800x from the now's price. And with the current Tokyo circulation, it will actually get it to the you have in your mind in order to achieve it.
Everyone needs some goal, right? So we have a goal. This goal is inspiring us because we understand that when we will achieve this, we will be a market, because this can be only one way, when millions of users will believe in us, will believe in our team, in our metaverse, and the future of us. So right now we have token that more than 20,000 users selling token every day. 20,000, and only 1,500 buying this token. This is very big disproportion of these different kind of users. But you can imagine that even one successful project with mass adoption inside that will bring 1 million users, 1 million per month. I mean, 1 million active users monthly. This is not so big actually, audience. This is normal, like normal amount of users for good project. Good, not something unique, addictive like we already have in Zenna, but something normal. So that means that 1 million users will operate with tokens. 1 million users is 1,000 times more than now.
Definitely is the key.
Very easy. I mean that this is not like something like rocket science. This is we need just make addictive gameplay with good successful events, features, and some really valuable NFTs inside, and just keep in doing in high quality to be the unique in the market. So this is very real strategy. And if we all together will make this step by step, I think that we can achieve this goal the middle summer of next year. It is possible. We just need to make successful launch of Xenna, of Shooter. We need to fix all things with our technology, with Proof Butler. We need to make these things in high quality and make marketing wisely. So we understand how to promote games. This is not also rocket science, just some things to do to deliver this content to users. This is not something hard to do. Just a lot of work, but if you have good project, it's not a problem. It's just a task. Because problem is if you have a lot of problems inside the project, this is problem. But if you have addictive gameplay and a lot of users understand that this is real value, become easier. It become easier. Anyway, a lot of work, but
I mean, definitely. Even though not all users are going to be, let's say, purchasing token because they probably wouldn't even know it's a Web3 game, right? Still, the majority are going to be, attracting or are going to be manipulating with this token somehow. Well, definitely a good point. Now, talking about the game development, are you thinking of making any partnerships with a classic studio games to implement their games into the SIDUS metaverse this stage?
actually we are so busy with our next two games with Zenna and Bazaar. It is very hard to make a unique game successful. So right now we have 5 studios in a row that are waiting when we will finish all our things with launching these games. And we also have tower defense that we first. So our main goal is to make successful launch first of all. Right now it is Zenna, then Bazaar, and this will be a case that will be a proof of concept of all our idea of relations between gamify publishing company SIDUS Gates and studios as a value system between game and metaverse, as a legal framework between studio and publishing company, as a token distribution between different kind of investors. All the things, it is very hard because no one make like this. We cannot copy or see how it works somewhere because no one make like that. So we need to go deep inside and make it very wisely, because everyone looking very with a lot of interest how it will be finished. Yes, and some of people expecting that we will crash, and some of people expecting that we will climb at the top of everything. So we want to climb, but to make that, we need to be very wise, because we can make so much mistakes inside. We cannot deliver low quality of something, because every mistake will be a part of our history. So we cannot make it, because if we will make something wrong, it will damage everything. If we will lose trust of our investors, it will damage everything. If we will make something bad as a not successful launch, who will trust us? So right now we close all new partnerships because we have so much people that comes to us and say, "Oh, you have layer 2 solution. We have so experienced team, so high quality graphics. So model economy is the best." So yes, but we don't have time. Sorry, we need to make successful launch of Zenna, fix all the things inside Butler, and we need to make successful launch of our shooter. This is too much. Sorry, you need to wait. And they say, okay, we will wait.
Yeah, don't try to catch two rabbits in one go. You won't catch a single one. Exactly. So the next question would be, that's really clear. Thanks a lot for that. But the most, let's say, one of the most popular questions is, when is the SIDUS merge coming out? When are people going to, wear their Raptorian slippers or any of those golden or maybe silver SIDUS t-shirts?
Actually, we have some merch already. I have my merch in my heart always. As I told before, we have so much things to do that merch is like important part of our relations. When we was making event in Dubai, almost 200 people comes, influencers, a lot of different people comes, and we give them merch. And we also want to deliver this merch to our users, and we make this anyway, but depends on next year. Because if next year will be easy for us, we will get enough resources to make this also. Because we have not only merch, we have to make publishing of our book, for example. We need to launch shooter. This is a very big thing. Shooter is like something much bigger than everything we made before. So we're very focused on that, because we don't want to make something in low quality. Everything that we make, we want to make it more than you expect. This is the only way to make wow. So this is not easy, but if we will make merch, must be like not just like a merch. It must be something like we wear inside our team when we make the merch that better than something that I see. This
Okay,
is the main
something
idea.
exclusive. Got it.
Yes, like exclusive design, and you like it. You like this design. So Please be patient.
Got it. All right, so now diving, I'd say, deeper into the already existing resources that we have. And Roman, I think you just disabled your video. Okay, cool. Yeah, going back deeper into the resources, the in-game, just give us a second, guys. Is that all good now? Righty. Okay, going further, talking about the resources, the economy, when will the users be able to use their experience card? So that's, I'd say, triggers the question when the experience system is going to be ready.
I hope that in first quarter of next year, we will finish all the things to start a model of level upgrade and also with level improvement with experience card.
Got it. Okay, but what about the resources that have been taken down from the marketplace, like diamonds, the emeralds? I personally don't ask this question since I invested all my things, but some users still are interested. So what about this one?
Every model we make with some numbers inside. We want to deliver for owners some rewards as royalty. And this is very important for us because different models have different economy. And we don't like when users start abuse economy because they abuse not only us, they
The owners.
abuse reward. So when users sell each other diamonds for one SIDUS, it means that they make this transaction without any tax that goes to owners of marketplace. We don't like this. When we understand that this is the basic scenario for using of kind of assets, we start production of the feature when we will fix all the prices, like a minimal prices of tradable, no less than this price. So this is will be guaranteed as a royalty to that will goes to investors of marketplace. So in first quarter of next year, we will fix this, make update with this feature, and all the things will be back. Users will sell to each other, but not less than some price.
So it will be more minimal market price, get it correctly.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, that really does solve it. I mean, great thoughts on that. So, okay, moving towards the overall assets idea. When will the blockchain explorer for SIDUS assets be developed? So, as you know, we say that every single asset that you see inside the game is an NFT, right? But when are we going to be able to see those on the blockchain side?
This is not high priority task for us because, as I mentioned before, we focused on features right now that will make gameplay more addictive. And I understand that trust is very important, but right now we don't have resources to make this because we have dilemma. Spend developers' time on features, on new content, on upgrade of heroes, let's see, to armor, on feeding our eggs, different kind of features. So, or we will improve layer 2 solution. Right now, we invest already so much time in layer 2 that we need to stop. Because if we will spend more time in this side, we will make our blockchain solution better, but this will not deliver high quality experience for our gameplay. So we need to have a balance. That's why right now we have so much promises about gameplay features and content, and so much improvements that we have to do in the butler, that we decide to make this firstly, and then comes to next part of blockchain improvements.
Got it.
So this like a balance between different kind of tasks.
I mean,
I
yeah,
hope you understand what I mean.
yeah. At the end of the day, who wants the assets in non-attractive game mode, right? So at this stage, you need to have users that want it. Obviously, the rule of the demand and supply in the market will be solved easily. So, all right. The next question is about the new collection, or sort of a collection or a type of the heroes that we launched called Longum. Where was the name taken from, or how was it actually created? The users are really wondering.
Actually, team of designers work on that. I also understand that this is something special, but I was not spending so much time. And what was the reason of this naming? It's okay for me.
Okay, we'll have to know the story behind it later on then.
Yes, I know that they put this in the lore and they have something behind this inside, but I don't know what exactly because I'm busy in other tasks. So
Okay,
believe in our game designers,
okay.
their stuff very well.
I mean, the community can try guessing where it came from in the comments, right? So in case they got it right somehow, well, definitely there's some, maybe a little reward will be withdrawing later on. So guys,
Yeah,
if you
why
have,
not?
have a wish, yeah, that's a good thing to do. Okay, then other thing about the I'd say blockchain sphere is that users are wondering regarding the multi-chain system, right? With the Ethereum, maybe some of the Binance Smart Chain, all the other things. Is it also related to the answer that you provided? Right now, this is not the primarily goal, or is it something different?
Actually, I cannot talk about this right now because it depends not only on my expectations, it depends on the value that we can bring to our users and market. So this is not only a technological decision, but also business decision.
Okay, got it. All right, so the next one is regarding the new Mars DAO collection. If I buy, the user is asking, if I buy Mars DAO, will I get some special Mars hero, or is it going to be the same?
It will be not the same. This is a new special collection. We try to make collaboration with a community that we like, and we want to bring this community to our metaverse because we understand that the atmosphere inside this community and the idea of this community is to bring something valuable for projects. So we like this kind of communities and we want to bring them inside our metaverse because we want to be healthy. We want to be our community healthy with people because there are different kind of people and some of them are ugly or don't understand what is the value of GameFi or don't believe in metaverse at all. Or there are different kind of people. So we want to make our community kind and valuable for each other. So to make that, we will make some special partnerships with different kind of communities, and this is one of this case. So the case is about new kind of assets, a new collection with Mars DAO community, and they will get exclusive reward for winning with these heroes. That's it. So in the future, we will make different kind of collections with different communities to bring them inside our metaverse. You can be also a buyer of this collection.
The exposure.
But what do you mean?
I mean, the main idea behind those is the actual exposure of the community, of making it much wider.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. So we're
Okay.
just scaling ourselves this way also. So this is not only way that we scale ourselves, but this is also the way.
Okay, got it. Thanks a lot for that. So The second question is also about the in-game, more of a mechanics or slot. So will there be a second slot for Gadget? And will these new gadgets appear in on the new drop boxes, or how is it going to work? Like
Yes,
that's
there will be.
related. Yeah.
Thank you for question. Yes, we will improve our equipment system, and we will bring new gadgets with active abilities. And not only gadgets, also there will be some more slots for equipment. And yes, you will get new value with new abilities. That's it. Next event, you will get access to that.
Okay, got it. Okay, well, that's really clear. Thanks for that. Now, talking about more of the questions regarding the different licenses coming out right now, right? So there are quite a few. It's pretty hard to maybe different them somehow, and people do get confused. So there are a few questions related to that. The first one is, will everyone who owns a license get a fee for every transaction? And or do you need to get a request from players to help them withdraw the tokens? For the example, if everyone asks the same 20 people to withdraw from, then all others get nothing. So users would love to get some clarification on this part.
Thank you for question. This is very important thing of our economy. We build not only passive royalty in models, we brings service economy inside metaverse. So we set up different roles that will be very separated from each other, like boss of organization, navigation, screens and drive space shuttles. Also, bank teller who can withdraw funds from layer 2 to layer 1. And this will be like a service from a user who have license to a user who want to use this license functional. So I will not explain how it will be in details because it is better to see on interface solution how we understand that. But anyway, this will be like an internal market. So the more users we have, I'm talking not about 100 users or 100,000 users. I'm talking about millions of users. But these millions of users will need hundreds of different roles to interact with. Some of these roles will produce different things for battles, equipment, different resources, different kind of weapons, and that's it. Some of them will help with navigation between planets. Some of them will produce something metaverse, like new skins for space shuttles for characters, and that's it. Some of them will make financial service. Sorry. So we will make a very stable emission of these licenses every year, and this emission will be much lower than amount of users that comes to metaverse. So value of every license will grow up with every new successful launch of product, with every new users that comes inside metaverse. This is how it will work. So if you have license, you will provide service and you will get some success fee. What kind of success fee you will have to deal with this user? The more users want to have this service, the more price you can receive because it's valuable for you and for them.
Got it.
Like,
I mean,
a market.
Definitely, that's what determines the metaverse. I'd say this is this kind of interaction that people actually need to make. Okay, well, that's interesting. Not going to details. All right, that's pretty clear. But the question is that those with, let's say, the deep pockets that have their own license, and will they be able to withdraw for free, or will they also pay some sort of a fee in terms of the withdrawal? And the majority of the funds being withdrawn will not provide the fees for the license holders. That's the question.
There will be small tax for withdrawal. This tax will go for bank owners anyway. But for yourself, you don't pay tax. This is your service for yourself. Okay, this is one thing. Another thing is that, as we mentioned, different kind of financial services inside, it will be big difference between bank license and bank teller license. Bank license is a service where people will have opportunity to buy a local currency inside the game, for example, Zenna, and transfer this currency to the resource that will be useful for production and for investment in models. And buy this local currency or tokens. So this is very different way to spend your time in metaverse and monetize your license. And this is different licenses.
You mean
That's
for
how
tokens or SIDUS and Xenna tokens, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, well, that gives us a really great explanation as well as the extra faith towards the utility of the SIDUS token, of course. Now, the next question is, will you be able to feed your pets with anything but the tier fruits? Since, users are pretty wondering, and whether there's going to be an alternative decision for those who did not participate in the seeds event, how they're going to get those fruits, and whether there are going to be any extra, materials to feed to the pets.
No, you will be able to feed them only with tier fruits, and this was the value of this event. You have to take apart. Also, there was one more event with zero seeds.
Yeah.
So when you will have access to plants, those people who will plant tiru will get tiru fruits and feed their pets or sell. This is the main idea of exclusive NFT events that we made. Then, when we will make it and support the value of these plants and seeds with all other games, our successful games, you will understand what we brings to you finally.
You should have quoted that it serves a function of money tree, most likely. Okay, right.
We want it very much. We want so much to make this because this is amazing. When we will see how it interacts inside and when new users, believers will monetize your believing, this is what we expected.
Definitely, definitely. Okay, now we only have 4 more questions left. The first one is, are there any news for the replicants getting to some work soon, as well as is there any estimated time of arrival for armor, seeds, pets? I mean, you've answered this part, but what about the replicants getting the work? How soon is that coming?
I hope that in the February we will make this update, but actually maybe it will be not February, maybe it will be March because we have so much things to do. I'm not sure, but we're working hard, especially for this feature because this is very important to support utility of replicants. Very important feature, and we to deliver this feature as fast as possible. Sorry for delay. We have really much things to do.
Okay, well, ERA is Q1, briefly. Got it. Next year. Okay, so then the other really, I'd say, interesting users have asked the question, the ones that were, I'd say, acting the most observatory. There are 14 more resources coming. Are they all from the Longum collection, or is there anything else? That's a sneaky question.
No, not only for long-term collection, because we running also Zenna. You will get a lot of resources,
Ah,
different kind of from Zenna. So you have to, you understand what I
okay.
mean?
All right.
You have to
Well,
challenge even in Zenna, or you will not be able to finish. And there is also very important resource with 1 million investment points.
got it. Got it.
Very
Okay.
interesting.
Well, makes it even more interesting. Alrighty. The last question is actually related to the shooter that SIDUS will be launching, I'd say in 2023 as well. Will the cyber games company make the shooter game as well, or what is their responsibility?
As I told before, we have separate teams that making these games, and shooter is a big project, very big and very unique. We want to make a revolution in shooter, and I know that we will do it because we have so much interesting ideas inside this, because we reinvent shooter. So we understand that there are so much things that people don't make as a developers and shooters. So
Yeah.
interesting, very inspiring. But this is another team, and we will scale this team. That's why we go into a new round of fundraising in these games, because we need more resources to build something big. That's it. Hope that we will deliver first access for you in first quarter. So take a look. I hope so. If not, second quarter.
Okay. And you mentioned the fundraising. Those are not going to be the tokens, right? Those are going to be different types
Yes,
of.
equity. Yes,
Okay.
we're selling equity because we're not selling tokens because we already launched token. So right now, I think all of us have to be part of this industry already. So when we will raise, push these resources in our teams, studios that waiting us, make this metaverse big and full of high quality games, I think all our goals.
Got it. I mean, even for the shooter, I saw that Zeus, actually Navi's team from the Counter-Strike that's won some of the worldwide championships, also joined the SIDUS team. I'm sure that's not the only one to present. So that's a really great, I'd say, movement to go through, as well as the achievement way through the mass adoption. So likewise, that's actually great. Well, thanks a lot for that, Roman. I mean, we have ended with the questions right now. It's been over an hour so far. Would you like to add anything, any kind words to your community?
I want to say thank you guys for supporting us, because all we do, not for us, for all of us. When we understand that you support us, you support new users, we notice all these things, and I want to be very clear. Right now, we spend a lot of money, time, other resources to make promotion of model economy, of Butler, of Zenna, and the new users come. And to be clear, I want you to help us heal ourselves, because this is very important for all of us. And I hope you understand that when you will show new users our project, when you will help us to explain, because we are not easy, we are not flat, we are very exclusive, and we have so much details inside. But you are the energy that can be inspired not only for yourself, but for new users also. Please share your expectations. Please share your experience. Please share our videos and help users become engaged inside the SIDUS metaverse. Because this means that we really brings this experience together. Not only we, because we do it as fast as possible in the top quality as possible, but we are not much of resources, so we're very focused on the product right now, and we really need your help. That's it. So when we will spend money on the marketing, when we will attract new users, set up new collaborations, I want to be calm that behind myself and behind the team, our users help us to promote and to receive these new users and help them to be on board. So this is really value for you, and not only like be a part of the team, but be actually we build it together, and without your help, it is much more harder to achieve these goals. That's it. Thank you for your support, but right now, when we start scaling, every word that you say to new users will be read hundreds of new users that will see what you saying about this product. Please be very wise, okay? Because if you will make wisely, we will receive result easily. If you
Act emotionally, I guess.
Yes, please make them home. Let's make home for all this inside our city. Make the space open for all and full of kindness, happiness, expectations, and let's make it together. That's it.
Let's go. All right. Well, thanks a lot, Roman, for the kind words as well as the clarity of the explanation that you made. That was Roman Povolotski, the game producer of SIDUS series, as well as Anthony Checo as an interviewer today. So one more thing to add, guys. Don't forget to download the new game in the subscription. It's called Xenna. It's free to play. Soon it's going to be coming for Mac as well. Right now it's available for the PC and Android. And yeah, I'd say on the behalf of the SIDUS team, we want to wish you a really great Happy New Year celebration on the New Year's Eve. And we will see you with even more interesting news on the upcoming year, 2023. And yeah, great job, guys. We made it, and let's move further. Cheers.
Bye.